Hello. So, yes, today I will be talking about the Alien franchise because, you know, ye. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I never feel right doing a video like this without this. Anyway, so, the Alien franchise and Sega's bizarre relationship with it. So, if you've watched the Alien franchise, then you probably know something about, you probably know something about Sigourney Weaver or how the fact. Here's a fun fact for you. The Alien franchise is such an amazing franchise, so iconic, that the first movie is actually preserved, the 1979 one, is preserved in the Library of Congress, in the US Library of Congress, so already kind of an amazing feat. The first movie was so legendary it launched the careers of pretty much everyone involved, Sigourney Weaver included. And of course, the Alien franchise in general is known best for the first, 3 movies, which are just so damn iconic. And then they fell off. Hard. They fell off of a fucking cliff into a fucking spike pit, which had fucking, radioactive waste somehow filling that spike trap. The point is, God, these movies really suck now. Don't even get me started on Alien Romulus. I wouldn't touch that shit again with a 10-foot pole. Fuck you. That movie sucked. I don't care what the popular opinion was. You kids these days, your tastes are trash. Cause that's just awful. It's fucking awful. God, I fucking can't. But anyway. Oh, and don't even get me started on that new Alien Earth show. You're saying that bees are the same as the aliens? Dude, the xenomorphs are an invasive species! By definition, they are a species that needs to be exterminated from existence. Bees at least coexist with nature. Aliens, the xenomorphs, don't! Sorry. I'm very much a hardcore Alien fan, as you can probably guess. But, or at least a passionate fan. Anyway, so getting on to Sega's bizarre relationship with with the Alien franchise. So, naturally, considering, the Alien franchise was as successful as it was, that's one reason why they would want to make video game adaptations of it, but at the same time, there's a bit more to it than that. You gotta remember, these are probably the single most progressive, I don't want to say woke, because fuck that terminology, honestly. You kids came up with that, and you don't even know what the fucking word means anymore. But single most progressive horror movies of all time. And that is where Sega really takes an interest, because goddamn do they love their progressive media. So they basically, it started when basically they licensed a game made by Acclaim, the people who made Mortal Kombat. And they wanted to make a game on the, it was a multi-platform thing, so it was on, I think, SNES, I think some PC consoles, I want to say. And it was also ported to the Mega Drive. And the Mega Drive port is, easily the best version of them all, because, let's be real here, the Mega Drive just is badass. But, or, we here in the US know it as the Genesis. Anyway, so that started with Alien 3, when we licensed that game. But then it kind of went on to become a whole other thing. Especially later on. We also made a game for the PS3 and Xbox, 360, back in the day. Alien versus Predator, which, if you don't know, the Alien franchise has had a long-standing sort of crossover rivalry weird shtick going on. It even had two entire movies and a whole comic line dedicated to it. Of Alien versus Predator. Get to the chopper! But, yeah. So, that's the whole thing. But those games were really good. Like, the Alien vs. Predator game was really good. Definitely recommend trying that out sometime. And you've probably heard by now of what happened with Aliens Colonial Marines. Now, oh boy, here we go. Gearbox really screwed us over with that one. I would like to point out that while we did publish that game, we had absolutely nothing to do with the development process, except for when we finally caught, Gearbox, fucking engaging in all that fucking blatant mismanagement, frankly. And a whole fuck ton of people got fired, but you probably know that story by now. The point is, we tried to, get people to actually still work on it to get it done. So we tried to help recover the process, but, Gearbox, fuck you guys. Like, we're probably not going to be caught dead working with those guys again. Because they really screwed us over with that release. I gotta admit, I did like the DLC though, and I did like the game itself, and I do think that Colonial Marines serves more of a chance for people to play it, but at the same time, I can understand why people maybe dislike it, or have a distaste for it, but at the same time, I played it, I liked it. I don't think it's anything phenomenal or groundbreaking, but it's okay. It's good. It's acceptable enough. It's a game, That's all any game is at the end of the day. Just a game. But anyway. Then we had, of course, Alien Infestation, which also is a really good game. So that one was made in conjunction with Way Forward. The people who... I'll talk about them on another fucking day, I'll tell you that much. But the point is, they were also, Aliens Infestation was kind of like a sort of, between the prequel DLC and the main story of Colonial Marines is when that game took place. Kinda, sorta. It's, fun fact, it's a DS game only, but if you did play it and beat the game with the goth girl in the game, I forgot her name, but if you played the game and beat it as the goth girl, you get a unique ending specifically for the goth girl. No one else in the game has that same ending. So, yeah. I played way too much time on that. But it was a good time. And then, of course, you have the iconic Alien Isolation, developed by Creative Assembly, who we own. So this time there was no sort of problem with, Gearbox software or anything. So it was a company we owned, so we had oversight over it, And the result was, well, I'm sure you've read the reviews. Alien Isolation is fucking so amazing that for the first time in decades, fucking Sigourney Weaver herself was willing to associate herself with this franchise again, because it wasn't an embarrassment anymore, like it has become in the years since. Ever since Alien Resurrection, this series has become an absolute fucking joke. And I mean, rightfully so. It sucks now. Even Resurrection was okay. I definitely would not call it good, but it was okay. Yeah. And then just every movie after it was just so bad. So fucking bad. But I digress. The point is, SEGA has a very strange relationship with the Alien franchise, where even the developer of Alien Isolation is willing to make the progress for Alien Isolation 2, or whatever the hell they're going to call it, is coming soon. where we're going to see a follow-up to sort of what happened with Amanda Ripley, Ellen Ripley's daughter, at the end of, Alien Isolation 1. If you haven't played any of these games yet, I highly recommend you pick them up sometime, because they are genuinely a lot of fun. They do have their downsides and their upsides, so, some of them are better, some of them are worse, but all of them are just really enjoyable. They're just a really damn good time, what can I say? So, to recap, you got Alien vs. Predator, Alien 3... Oh, I almost forgot Alien 3 The Gun, which is an arcade-only game, which was... Holy shit, that game was good. Mwah, chef's kiss. But, yeah, if you haven't played that, I highly recommend trying that. So, yeah, you got Alien 3, the video game for Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, whatever you want to call it. You have Alien 3 The Gun, the arcade game. You have Aliens vs. Predator for the PS3 and Xbox 360. You have Alien Colonial Marines, Aliens Infestation, and of course, Alien Isolation. And yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. Great little set of games, highly recommend trying them, and Anyway, if you're interested in watching any of my playlists, please do. I'll also link the Alien playlist I made just recently about that timeline. Well, more accurately, it's the entire thing with commercials and some long plays of each game, and of course the movies themselves are on there too, because why not? Honestly, who can say no to a good Alien movie? Or okay, the only good Alien movies, because. Again, fuck Alien Romulus. Fuck Covenant. Fuck Prometheus. Fuck all of that bullshit they've been coming out with for years now. Okay? Just no. No. Just no. But I digress. In any case, this is Jack Mullet, the SEGA Superfan, signing off. Please check out these playlists in the end card here, and I'll see you in the next one. Jack Mordick, signing off.